Oh, baby.
No, for real. No cap. I'm not even wearing a hat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's just get started right into it. Don't Know Radio, episode 20, episode 20. A very special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, it's Young Mantis.
Young
What up?
Mantis. Young Mantis, formerly of Barstool Sports, Indianapolis legend.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. No problem.
I totally. Oh man,
You just try to play the air horn?
but I boofed the air horn. That was I'm.
We'll see if our editor can put that in post-production. I'm not really sure how
it was
that'll
a
work.
bad time to boof the air horn, but I'll bring it back when the time's right.
Yeah,
But,
we're good.
The intern to work.
Yes. All right, we have two interns, actually.
2 unpaid interns.
Wow.
Yeah, who are actually more talented than we are.
And believe it or not, Mantis, you are the second certified guest with the blue check mark. Not our first.
Who's the first?
A friend of ours from college that she works for she does social media for Business Insider.
So she just walked in and asked for it. She didn't earn it. Okay.
Exactly. You have the clout.
You've earned your clout.
I lost it too, so I'm trying to get it back.
Yeah. So speaking of losing clout, I don't think you have. But what have you been up to recently?
It's been on the DoorDash grind. I'm a bag chaser. What can I say? And a bag deliverer, unfortunately. But no, I've been. So I was laid off from Barstool. Well, I say laid off, but it was more so there were not only myself, but $20 Chef, Blackjack Fletcher, and another person. Our contracts were up to date on October 15th, so it's pretty much an option of keeping us or letting us go. So since we didn't get renewed, we got let go. But so since then, I've been just going back to my independent work, trying to be. I'm still the same Mantis, same video funny guy, but now I'm really building my brand to sell merchandise wise and to make money on YouTube. And I'm very, very excited what I'm about to do. I really am.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, it's we were talking about that a little before, but it's a better time than ever, I feel to go the independent route. You have so many tools at your disposal with social media, and you see that in music, all these people just coming up. So yeah, dude, you're gonna kill it. And you have the clout. You have the backstory already.
Yeah, and shout out to my back. And I used to be before getting to Barstool, I was independent, doing my stuff at IUPUI, and that got me the Barstool Idol. So I've done the independent route, and it's kind of scary, but it's rewarding. So it's just the more. And now I got 33,000 followers compared to 200 before that. So it's a big. It's gonna help a lot more. But I'm excited to do the journey again. I really am.
Yeah, it's a grind for sure. Especially nowadays. You got to find it however you can get it.
That's like you guys too. You guys are just starting your own podcast or getting your own guests, so we're on the same page.
Exactly. Just three Indiana guys trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah.
But let me get your take real quick. The Colts. We're recording this on Sunday at about 5:30. The Colts just got a huge win over the Lions. What's your take, on the Colts win today? And also, I want to say real quick, the Colts' next 4 games are against the Ravens, the Titans, the Packers, and the Titans.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How do you foresee the Colts, next few games and the rest of the season going?
Well, I think today was great. I think the first quarter after that, we got it jumping. Especially at halftime when Prater missed that field goal. They really took their momentum up. Phillip Rivers, it's like when we trash him after a bad game, he does well. And then after doing well, he'll be trashed. Trash him again, they'll do well. It's like he fills a fire from the critics. So yeah. I feel like next week, God knows what he's going to do. Just had a good game today.
Yeah, but, you can't he's like the type of guy you can't gas up because once you gas him, he goes straight to his head.
Exactly.
Yeah, so no one loves the haters more than Phillip Rivers. He has lived for the trash talk and all that.
The most polite trash talker in the game.
Yeah. No.
Certified Christian boy.
Seriously though, no, he really is. But I don't know. I think I was happy with the win today, and I think that the Colts can do it. But you're an IUPUI graduate, correct?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Wow.
Yeah. It's I'm not proud, but someone's got to do it.
I was very close to going to IUPUI, and my sister went there, so I'm familiar. Where did you live did you live in the Tyler, the Avenue, any of those?
So the Tyler, they call that the nickname for that?
Maybe, but what is it?
Oh no, you're right. Okay, the Tyler. Wait. Yeah, the Tyler was the address is 1201, but we call it 120 Guns. There's always shootings there every weekend. So there was that. So if you graduate from 1201, like you made it. But I was in a ball hall dorm freshman year, and then another dorm sophomore year, the apartment junior senior year. Ball hall, yeah.
My sister was at ball hall. Didn't they like not have air conditioning? Wasn't it like super old?
No AC, cockroaches, everything's like about from like the 1800s. It used to be an asylum for like a medical asylum, whatever you call it. Arkham Asylum from Batman. You play that game?
I'm familiar with this.
That's damn near what it was.
That sounds haunted as hell. Like that there's a
It was, dude. There was this room on the first floor. We call it. Me and my roommate at the time. We call it the blood bath. This is a little random room that has this old bathtub, like red, just blood marks, just smeared everywhere. It was supposedly painted, but it was the blood bath.
Could be Four Loko.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I never had one of those.
You've never had a Four Loko?
Never had a Four Loko.
I mean, I feel like that's giving you really bad advice if I tell you to drink one, but it's something everyone should experience.
You should do it at least once, but maybe that's the only time you should ever do it because they're terrible.
I'll just say, when you're at IPUI, you don't really party. You kind of just like sit there in misery and like cry and see all these homeless people like trying to ask for money.
Well, right. Well, one of the first videos I think I ever saw of you did the Moan on Bell game, right?
Yes.
Yes. What was your experience with that? And then I'd just like to say you've been on record as saying you've made out with a girl from DePaul. Is that correct?
Yeah,
dirty laundry.
I did. God damn it!
Come on.
No, we can cut that out.
This is great.
No.
But I'd like
I'll talk about it right now. We'll talk about it.
You know what, Mantis? You can never make out with the Wabash girl. That's a fact.
I was gonna say, unless they're transgender. So this DePaul girl, she no, I went to high school with her, and one night we were at Blackout Wednesday, Broad Ripple, and then just the stars were aligned. Got my first kiss, then my first makeout, should I say? I've kissed a girl like makeout. I was like, holy shit, this is new to me.
Go Tigers.
Go fucking Tigers, baby.
Yeah. No, yeah. Couldn't have. Yep. Couldn't have kissed a Wabash girl at the Moan on Bell game because they don't exist. That's pretty lit though.
So since you grew up around Indy, right?
I grew up in Fishers.
Okay, so it's like for Black Wednesday or Blackout Wednesday is Broad Ripple like the move? Because that sounds crazy.
It is. I went there last year was my first year doing Blackout Wednesday. So I was in New York the year before, but it's wild, dude. It is fucking packed. I've never seen anything like it. It's so cool.
Yeah. No, that's one of my favorite traditions is just like high school reunion, back in the hometown. Talk to everyone you haven't seen in years. I'm excited. I'm excited for the COVID Blackout Wednesday. It'll hit a little different.
Dude, it feels like nowadays, especially like in B-Rip or whatever, like just no one cares about COVID. People are back to themselves. I was at Piano Bar the other night, or last night actually, and like it was all masked off, Halloween costume, people were grinding and shit. It's like, all right, to the time machine back to January, I guess.
Yeah. It's like, all right, we're doing this.
We're in this.
Yeah. So when you go out, do people recognize you?
Yeah. I say that humbly. I mean, people. It's either like, hey, you're Mantis or you're Barstool. I always hated that. Like, you're Barstool. But, oh no, I work for no, you're Barstool. Oh no, man, I work for no, you're Barstool. Right. Like, I guess so.
Yeah.
Or it's like, also I did you're that one dude with the cerebral palsy. I'm like, my man, what's up?
Yeah.
I love it. Straightforward. Get to the point.
Yeah. Some people just have no filter.
I don't either, so I respect it.
So it's safe to say you're an indie legend. I think you're up there with the Joey Molinarios, the Ben Polizzis in terms of indie comedy scene. So now that you're independent, when we were originally going to maybe do it on Wednesday, you said you were recording a podcast. So you want to tell viewers a little preview about what your plans are for the podcast, what it's going to be about, or is that still kind of like a loose idea?
We've been recording some like rough drafts, but still like we're just trying to figure out the name and then like the main. I got an idea for like my goal is to have like an indie hero on every week, whether it's like Jeremy Chin, Prashant Hogan, a Colts player. I got a lot of connections, so it's like I want someone who's doing good for the community of indie, whether it's Ben Polizzi being comedy, or it's like a guy named Samson Livingston he's got a thing called Walk and Talk where you walk with him and he teaches you like Black history around Indianapolis for 2 hours. It's really cool. So shit like that, and they're all entertaining people. So I'm trying to do that too. Talking about how I'm trying to get people to call in and help me give tips to lose my virginity as a 24-year-old man. That's been, my God.
Well, listen, I was gonna save this for the end, but I'll say it right now. My girlfriend, her friend are having a joint birthday party on Friday. I want to help you on your goal. I want to do everything I can, Mantis. So the invite's open if you want to roll through.
Well, you said girlfriend who?
Her friend, who's also a girl, allegedly.
Okay, so I got okay.
Yeah.
So this is from like plus like 100 like plus 300 odds. Okay.
Yeah. No, trust me, dude. I'll get the word out. If you roll through, I'll get the word out. The ratio will be there. You'll be walking into a good place.
I did tell my friends. It's like the first person to get me laid, I will spend about $100 to him. It went from like 20 at the beginning of this year. Now it's up to 100. That's a little jackpot. Just keeps going up.
Yeah, you got a bounty out.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, you got
Jesus.
a bounty. I haven't gotten that second stimulus check, so I might need to start grinding for you.
Right.
Yeah, just join DoorDash, man. I'll put a recommendation in for you.
There you go. Have you ever thought about? So I've recently began substitute teaching. Have you ever thought about substitute teaching?
Oh no, I have not. But I mean, I feel like being a substitute study hall teacher can't be that bad. At least.
Yeah, you pretty much just sit there. I've been teaching math the last few days. Sit there on my phone. They ask me for help, just say, nah, go ask a friend.
There we go. That's how it should be. I mean, what kind of math? What grade? What subject?
Algebra 1.
Oh man, see, let me ask you this: has there been a time this year where you're like, you know what? I wish I would have known this algebra equation to do this.
No,
never.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just say wrong.
I think God, I hate math. I've always been a bad student. Why do we need it besides like normal stuff like, mortgages or like taxes and shit?
Yeah, or like trying to add up this like numbers for spreads and stuff like that.
Yeah, but gambling. Yeah, just gambling, not algebra pre-calc.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Literally, like quick mental math is like the only useful. Like it can be, advantageous to be able to calculate like a multiplication in your head for whatever. But anything past that, like we have computers, we have calculators.
We got Siri.
With Siri and Alexa.
Those trunks.
Oh man! All right, so we asked you about your podcast. I wanted to ask you. You said you were Drake last night. You were Drake last night for Halloween. You had the certified lover boy, hair. I don't know what you would call that. Hair imprint. There you go. Flex it
Fade.
off.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a nice fade right there.
Thank you.
Drake in his promo for Certified Lover Boy, he did he was reenacting his Take Care, Nothing Was the Same album covers.
Mm-hmm.
Are you feeling like, is this gonna be a classic Drake album? Because that's in my opinion, that's a bold thing for Drake to do, and I have really high expectations. And I feel like he's fell flat on Scorpion in some people's eyes, maybe some more life, although I like them all. Well, what are your thoughts on the upcoming album? What can we expect?
I don't know what it is about the weather recently, but it feels like this weather's like. Wait, how are you guys? When did you guys graduate from DePaul? 2019, 2018?
2018.
Okay, so Take Care came out for me my freshman year. 8th grade. Yeah, freshman year for you guys, 8th grade for me. And it was something about the weather in November that it just felt the same. Like I feel like I walked outside and it's like Take Care vibes in the non-douchiest way. So I feel like for some reason this album right here is going to take us back to Take Care. But also, he's mentioned what Take Care, So Far Gone, Nothing Was the Same, in Dark Lanes. Interesting to put in Dark Lanes. That was kind of like a throwaway album.
Yeah, but I liked it.
I liked it too. Honestly, it wasn't the best, but it was so cool. But he's really setting the bar right now with this Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, I mean the Laugh Not Cry Later single, great.
That's a bump. The video is amazing. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Pop Star.
Pop Star's a fucking banger too.
Two J Khaled singles were all heat. So if he's
Grease,
putting that stuff out, I
Grease,
feel like he's on stuff.
Yeah, Grease took me a little bit to get into, but I think Pop Star is quick, and then Laugh Now Cry Later is just wow, it's an anthem.
Yeah, and you guys both mentioned throwaway albums. I feel like Drake's throwaway albums would be anybody else's platinum albums.
Pretty much, dude. That's the thing. I don't get how people hate. You cannot like someone's music, but people like hate Drake. He's like, it's like how people hate LeBron.
Mhm.
You don't have to like LeBron, but it's like those two are the greatest. It's no matter whatever they do, it's gonna be like on the news next day. It's gonna go platinum. It's gonna be whatever. Well, now ESPN does stuff LeBron's dick like none other, but still.
Dude, you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
People only dislike Drake because they want to be different. You know, they're just like, oh, look at me, I don't like Drake. Like, grow up.
I'm different. I'm literally physically different. I had to get that off my chest. I hate when people say I'm different. I got a video coming out with that this week, but people say they're different. I like take my shirt off of my knob. I'm different.
Yeah, some people talk about it, but you live it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of Drake, though, when I got this the certified lover boy heart thing, I went to the barbershop and I told him about the thing. He's like, "Oh yeah, I was waiting for someone to request that today." I'm like, "Really?" It's like, "Yeah, I didn't think he'd be white, but I was like, I'm a trendsetter. What can I say?"
Yeah, that's so hard.
I'm
It's
hard.
hard. It's
Dude,
quite
I'm
simple.
fucking
Very hard.
so hard.
Yeah,
God
very
damn
hard.
it.
Yeah.
All right, so a question for you, Mantis, and this is something we openly discuss on the podcast. We did last episode, I think. If given the opportunity, would you kiss Drake on the lips?
Yep.
I would
Thank
you.
I would tongue fuck him for sure.
I don't know. Didn't ask that part, but more.
Yeah,
power to you.
appreciate you being open and honest with us.
I mean, who wouldn't kiss Drake? My God, he's literally the only dude besides me and my other homeboy that I would call daddy. Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say Drake. I would honestly go with LeBron's probably in that category for me as well.
it would be supernatural.
Bro, it's funny you said my pause button. It's been like broken for like 24 years. I took the batteries and everything. It's all play. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. No pause. There's no. That's great. That's
No
one of the
pause,
best
all
jokes
play.
I've heard in a while. It's one of the best jokes I've heard in a while.
You ever heard no cap? That's it. Okay. I was gonna ask this on my podcast. I'll ask you guys first. So fuck, marry, kill. Hard. On me. No cap. No, I'm sorry. It's on me. Hard. Yeah, it is no cap. Yeah. On me, no cap, hard. Fuck, marry, kill. You can write
Alright.
it down, do whatever.
I'm gonna marry no cap.
Really?
Yeah, I use that in everyday conversation way too often.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna kill on me. And then you know what that leaves for hard, so I don't
I'm
even have
fucking hard.
That's right, baby. All right.
Yeah,
And I'm fucking hard.
I would actually have the same answers as you, Vogues. I don't use on me that often. Sometimes I say on ja,
On jaw.
What's on Ja?
I think, isn't that in reference to XXX Tentacion when people say on ja? You might know this, Mantis.
Oh man, RIP to a legend.
Yeah.
Well,
was-
in music, and not in the public figure. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, right. You got to differentiate it. Yeah.
Yeah. I said
No.
myself there.
I feel like a lot of the times the guys I work with, they always say that's on my mama.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear that a lot too.
So I
On
don't
my
really,
mama.
I never hear them say on me. They always say that's on my mama.
Yeah, OMM on my mama.
Yeah.
On moms. I want to kind of start saying that. Put that.
Speaking of moms, in case you didn't know this, Mantis, we've kind of cornered the elementary school teacher / mom market. That's like one of our second biggest demographics.
Oh my God, karma moms. Holy
Yep.
shit.
Caramel moms. The caramel moms hit different. That's just.
Bro, they're the only reason I got a job at Dick's Sporting Goods in Carmel, just to enjoy the view and put some cash in the fucking cash register. I don't know.
There you go.
What's your opinion on Carmel? What do you think Fishers is on the come up? Because every time I go to downtown Fishers, it's just they're building more stuff. It seems they're putting in roundabouts. They're going the Carmel direction. Do you like Carmel as a city, or do you see them as a rival?
Oh, they're always going to be rivals. I used to be a football manager for Fisher, so we always play Carmel in sectionals, so we always lose by the last drive, so that always tear us apart. But Fisher's has been the past 2 years, and they got the Fisher's trifecta: IKEA, Topgolf, Portillo's. I don't see Carmel having that, but Carmel has a better talent and athletes.
That's a fact.
But they don't have Jeremy Chin. We got Jeremy Chin.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been putting on hard.
He had a really nice fake punt on Thursday Night Football.
Dude, that was a great fake punt. He got 10 total tackles. Dude, him and Julian Blackman are up for defensive rookie of the year contestants for sure.
I think he's leading rookies and tackles this year.
He's been up there.
Dude,
Where'd
it's
you go to
crazy.
college?
Southern Illinois University.
Saluki.
Yeah, he was a year below me. I was a manager for like 3 years with the Riverside Junior High with him, and then like when he went to SIU, he was like I was taller than him at one point. I'm like 5'8", 5'9" on a good day in my KDs, but like one year he went from like 5'9" to like 6'3" a senior year of college and just bloated up. Now look at him.
Yeah, it's a big late growth spurt.
Unreal. Late bloomer.
Facts. Why don't we get into our don't knows of the week?
Okay, for sure. And then I still have plenty of questions to ask. But
me too. Oh, I do too.
Let her rip.
Yeah. Okay. So I know you probably prepared one, but do you want us to go first so you can kind of get the feel, or do you want to jump right in?
Oh, you guys for sure go first.
All right. Kev, you want to go, or do you want me to?
I can start it off. I honestly have a couple.
Yeah, well, I feel like we always each have a few that we can always go off with. So you just do your thing, and then I'll follow.
All right. So this one is extra stupid. And I went to this restaurant that's been I live, for your reference, Mantis, in South Broad Ripple. So there's this restaurant literally a block down the street from my house that I've never gone to called the Aristocrat, because it doesn't have any signage on the outside, so you don't really know it's there. But anyways, it was a huge vibe. I loved it. And I was looking at the menu and I literally asked Jenna, I'm like, I know this sounds so stupid, but is prime rib steak or ribs? It's
steak, right?
Yeah, I mean steak, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean I did prime rib. It just sounded like ribs to me, and that in my head that's what I was thinking. But I learned that's what I quickly learned. Prime rib is just steak, not ribs.
So this is a segment where the guest feels a lot smarter, right?
Yes.
Usually that's the case for us. We try to put our guests on and make them feel good because we really don't know what we're doing most of the time.
This is good, and
we lean right into that. But here, I got a better one. I got two more.
Prime rib.
Another DK of the week. For football games, they're still doing the Goodyear blimp flyovers, even when the stadiums are empty. Seems like pretty obsolete. Kind of like a waste of everything. Kind of depressing too to do the flyover and see the empty stadium. Not sure what they're doing with that.
Yeah, I'm actually glad you said that because I was thinking the same thing. I feel like it's just got to be for TV now. Like they're just trying to get that TV advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like because Goodyear pays them?
Yeah, I think Goodyear's got to pay them to put them on TV now, is my assumption.
Damn.
Then again, I could just be, maybe they're just bored. Like they're like, what else are we going to do today? Let's fly a blimp.
Damn. You get like how do you drive a blimp? You get like a blimp license? Like can any pilot drive a blimp?
I feel like it's probably got to be more like hard to get a blimp license than maybe be in the Air Force, because blimps are more rare.
Yeah, they are. What a concept, really. All right, last DK, and then you can get into yours, Vogues. And this was actually yours, but I kind of wanted to add it in, unless you're planning on saying it.
No, go ahead.
What's the point of sister cities, and why do we not see stepsister cities? Why do we not see brother cities? What's the point of that? Why don't you just combine them?
Yeah. First of all, you guys are both, can you name the sister city of your hometown?
I don't know.
Exactly. So what's the point?
Does every town have a sister city?
I think so. I only know mine. Actually, no, I don't know. I forgot. I used to know it because I knew it like for a trivia game. But now, yeah, what's the point of sister cities? Like, I think it's just everyone wants to be a little bit cultured.
Yeah.
But I feel like almost every sister city is in either Japan or Germany too. I don't know why.
I've never heard sister cities, so you just said that now.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
The obvious one is like Minneapolis and St. Paul, right? Vogues?
Yeah, I think you're right, but I feel like a lot of times
those are the Twin Cities.
Twin Cities, yeah, go Twins. Lost 18 straight playoff games too. Haven't won a playoff game since 2002. Tragic. Yeah, tragic. Shout out Torrey Hunter. But yeah, I feel like sister cities is like international, kind of like how we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I'm on the Chesterton, Indiana Wikipedia. I'm trying to see if I can find this right here.
Dude, the Chesterton, Indiana Wikipedia has to be the weirdest / best place of all time.
Who is updating this? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Fouts.
They have Bouts is keeping it up. They have a culture section on their Wikipedia.
Culture.
Chesterton was home to the Wizard of Oz Festival. And so like I grew up in Chesterton, and like Valparaiso was probably what Carmel was to you. Valpo was like all the rich kids. Like Chesterton kind of just leeches off the coattails of Valpo's success. It's a little unfortunate. But what can you do? What can you do?
Yeah,
a lot of roundabouts too in Valpo. So
God, there's nothing like doing a roundabout in the night. Just clear your mind. Just go around 10 minutes. Listen to Drake or the weekend.
Yep. Just kind of get a little bit dizzy and you're fine.
Just pull out to whatever exit and just keep going.
Yep. Just keep going. How's your BBC doing?
Oh, my big black car. It's doing well. I just hit 98,000 miles yesterday. So God knows what's left of it.
Okay. How long do you think you'll keep that? How long do you think you'll have that for? As long as you can, or what?
It's like kind of like how I ride my dogs. I just ride them till the end. So I'm gonna ride my BBC till the end, to the climax.
Yeah, can't stop. You gotta take the BBC as far as you go.
That's
good.
Right.
That's good to hear. That anytime you posted about that because I've enjoyed that joke for quite a while, so that always makes me laugh. So I had to sneak that in there for some sort of content. I'm glad I got a chance to, so I appreciate you indulging me.
Oh yeah, I always told me and my closest friends always joked about it, and I was like, I never said it publicly. Whatever, I'll do it. This is perfect. DoorDash, BBC.
Exactly, it's perfect.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. All right, I'll get into my quick don't knows real quick, and then we'll give Mantis, give him the floor. My first don't know. Actually, I guess I've only got one now because Kevin said it, but I'm glad you brought it up because I would have forgotten that one. I've got two. One's beef and one's don't know. My first beef of the week is people who don't use their turn signals. Speaking about cars.
Oh, God.
I was headed home from Buffalo Wild Wings this afternoon where I was just catching a vibe during the Colts game. I was just catching an absolute vibe. A lot of Steelers fans in there, which was weird.
Huh.
Dude, I feel like Steelers have fans everywhere. Like, there's just one of those.
Oh, dude. Them in Dallas. My family's from Pittsburgh, so like every time we visit there during Christmas, like no matter if it's game day or not, everyone's wearing like Steelers or Pirates or Penguins jerseys. It's unreal.
Yeah, a lot of yellow too. I feel like they've all got the same color scheme.
Black and yellow. Yeah.
But that's weird. I agree with that though. I do feel like Anyways, turn signals. I almost got into 2 wrecks in the same like 5 minutes because no one was using their turn signals. I just don't get that.
I'll never understand that.
Say that again, Kev.
What if their turn signal was broken? Because I've had it where my bulb went out, and then you can't, and that's kind of scary because then you just have to find a pop.
And I get that there's things that sometimes it doesn't work, or I've forgotten to use mine before. Excuse me, I'm not a saint, although I'm close.
Sweet.
But I will say, that's just my beef of the week. But my don't know of the week is about the show New Girl.
Okay.
And this has come to my attention in a few different ways, but why is every girl who's probably 20 to 28, why is their favorite character from New Girl always Nick? And I don't know if you guys haven't seen the show, then we don't have to talk about it, but I just want the audience to ask that question to themselves. And I don't understand it because I feel like, he's a good guy, but he's kind of a slob.
I gotta be honest, man. I'm pressing my pause button still doesn't work, so I'm gonna say it. I think Nick's kind of a cute name. That's probably why girls like it.
Well, okay, fair. I guess I wasn't thinking about that.
I wish my name was Nick. I'm Austin. That's hard for me to say Austin the first try.
All right, we're changing our name to a Nick podcast. That's the name of your new podcast. I wish I was Nick.
I wish I was Nick.
Damn. Nick Foles. Nick.
Nick.
Sutton.
Saint Nick.
Sutterfield?
Saint Nick.
Are you talking about? Saint
Nick.
Nate's.
Is that Nate?
Oh, it's Nate. Yeah.
Yeah. But now we've got Michael Penix, and that's way better.
What a dog.
But all right, those are my beefs and don't knows of the week. Mantis, what do you got?
I don't know why you guys are baseball fans, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm not. Besides playing MLB Sludfest or the old Xbox games. I don't know why MLB is so fucking stupid. I think I've never, ever since I watched baseball, I don't understand why there's an electronic square box for the pitcher's box. It shows you where the ball goes, and the umpire so gets it wrong half the time, or maybe a quarter of the time. What's the point of having I'm not educated in baseball, but if there's a box, why do you need a human being to stand behind? Just do it electronically. I don't know. Yeah,
yeah.
he has probably a better answer for that, but I would never understand that.
No, that's a great point. I feel like baseball is, and that's like I feel like a lot of people talk about that, how baseball isn't like adapting to modern times, like they're being like anti-fun.
And with social media too, they don't allow like all these people to like the content is so restricted from sharing. That's another thing. NBA is cool, NFL is cool, MLB is so private.
Yeah, they just need to like embrace technology because it definitely has the biggest. I mean, all sports with refs have like a room for human error, but like obviously in baseball, it's like the most important.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I think you've either got to completely get rid of the technology or you've got to lean into it. Like you can't just kind of lean in some areas and then other areas you can't lean in. I think the Astros cheating scandal with the technology and the buzzers kind of hurt them because I feel like they were kind of like starting to embrace it a little bit. And then once that happened, they were like, oh shit, you know, we probably shouldn't do this. Let's go back to 1910.
But piggybacking off that, Mantis, I've had the same thoughts with the first down line in football.
Oh my God, that's even worse too.
It seems so simple. Like obviously, you have to know when the knee's down. There's a few like variables that matter, but like I feel like you could put like a really light tracker in the ball and be like, right here. It's just so stupid how it's like it's so many big plays. It's just some ref that's like right there.
Yeah,
like I don't get that either.
Or the guys who are on the chains, there's no way they're running in a complete straight line to get out marking on the field. Like these guys weigh 300 pounds and they're ambling out onto the field, and there's no way the down markers are in the exact right spot. Like they're a half yard off.
We got all these camera angles, all these. That's unreal.
Yeah. I think they're worried it would like ruin the pace of the game, though. I don't know.
That's a good point. And I mean, every NFL and NBA is slowed down. It's like every review is like takes like 5 minutes to watch, and it's like, good God, it's just more advertisements and commercials. But it's like, fuck. Why are we so slow these days?
I agree. But all right, that was a good don't know.
Like the last 2 minutes of every game, there'll be hella reviews, and it's like,
oh my gosh.
Oh, about basketball?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's unbelievable. Half the time in the NBA, like, I mean, in the finals, okay, I kind of get it. But even in the regular season, it'll be like a February game between the Suns and the Timberwolves, and they'll review 30 plays in the last 3 minutes, and it just doesn't matter.
Right.
It's unreal. And now they can challenge players, too. It makes it even worse.
Yeah. I think that the coaches for the NBA, instead of having a challenge flag, and I've been on the record of saying this before, I think in order to challenge a play, they should have to make a free throw.
I would love that.
Like, that's kind of unfair if you got like Steve Kerr, who is a legend, and then going against, I don't know, like a guy who maybe never played, like who just is like an analytics guy, but maybe just work on your free throw.
That'd be amazing.
Ball don't lie. All right, Mantis, I appreciate you bringing that to our attention. I do want to ask you one thing about Barstool. I like Barstool, but I was just curious who your favorite person to work with at Barstool was.
I mean, obviously, I liked everyone around me. Like the ones I got the most work done, or like everything was clicking. I'd say Jeff Bibbert, another Indiana guy. Yep. I really like being on his Low End the Bar show, and that show was great. First of all, I liked having KFC and Big Cat were some good mentors to me. They really, since day one, they taught me a lot what we expect in the industry. Who else I like working with? I liked working with Brandon Newman and Will Alone. Those two are just hilarious, and they're just hilarious in general. Large, he's awesome.
How's KB?
KB and Nick, holy shit, they're like the best duo right now. Actually, there's a lot of good duos. There's KB and Nick. There's PFC and Big Cat. There's Caleb and Roan. I mean, there's
Caleb and Roan are electric.
Those guys, holy fuck. I remember before even like getting in the Barstool, like Caleb was, I'd tell him like Caleb was like my inspiration. Like I looked up to him like, do this, like you're on another level. And he's still proving it every week.
Yeah.
KB and Nick. Oh, what's up?
No, go ahead. Oh
yeah, KB and Nick are phenomenal. Just they're like, what I love about what I like about Barstool now is like not everyone has to be a Barstool personality. Just be yourself. And that's why KB and Nick are like so like dark humor. Like you don't know what to expect and not like So they're just fucking they're different, as they say.
Yeah.
But I'm different, like literally, but they're different.
Like they act differently,
Yeah, they act differently,
but you are, you know,
but I'm different.
you
Yeah.
live your life in a way that portrays that. But well,
I'll let it slide. Yeah, they're different a little bit, but
yeah. No, I appreciate that. I've always been curious because I feel like, sometimes people have a personality on the show or something, but they all seem like good people. I was just curious about that. I do, Kevin. I'm going to steal one of your questions too, if that's all right.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Will, for a couple of guys who are just looking to get their clout up, will you, once we post these links and tag you in it, are you going to retweet us?
well, I'm lighting out, guys. Hold on, I think I'm. Hello?
Oh,
Yo, my Mac sucks. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see why not. I always do.
No, I'm giving you a hard time. That was a good one. That was a nice comeback. Put me in my place a little bit, but
If you a great way to advertise or a great way to promote is like you link the podcast and throw like the little the 30-second clip of one of the best parts and throw it on.
that might be the one.
Yeah, shit.
That might have been the one.
That or the on me or the Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you guys like. It's your show. I'm just happy to be here.
well, we appreciate you coming on. Well, yeah, we can ask a few more questions each, folks.
Sure.
Then
Sure.
quick fire them. I got a question for both of you that came to me when I was watching Thursday Night Football. Would you rather have Michael Strahan's gap or AD's unibrow?
Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, dude, 80s unibrow for sure.
I was gonna say Gap.
Really?
Yeah, the gap.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gap. You can get the Invisalign.
You can get grills.
Yeah. Or
Well,
now,
I
I
mean-
mean,
Shit.
nowadays we're just wearing masks all the time. So I mean, if we wear a mask, no one sees it.
It's either
Go ahead.
it's either like you either talk like this for the rest of your life and get millions, or you talk like this and still fuck bitches and do money. I mean, come on. Gotta go unibrow.
Speak. Money. AD just signed for a fat. Like he just re-signed and signed a fat deal and just won a championship. So that's fair.
Of course, yeah, he's fine. Girls run. You can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he marketed the unibrow well.
Yeah.
Which
Mhm.
Michael Strahan, I feel like Michael Strahan has a prime opportunity to get a Gap diamond stud.
He should wear a Gap, the clothing brand, with the Gap.
He could be their spokesperson.
Yeah.
Are you talking about putting something in between his teeth?
Yes, not quite a grill, but some kind of diamond that fits directly in between his teeth.
That'd be hard.
Thank you.
That'd be super hard. But no, I feel like, I agree about he's leaned into the unibrow for sure.
All right, Mantis. Another question for you. So I noticed in your Twitter profile picture, or the background pic, on your Twitter, you have a picture with Logic.
Hell yeah.
How do you feel? I feel like, I love Logic's Young Sinatra stuff. I feel like he's kind of fallen into the Russ category where the internet clowns him a lot. How do you feel about that? And would you say he's fallen off a bit, or are you still riding for Logic as hard as ever?
No, I agree. Young Sinatra, undeniable. Welcome to Forever. Those are the best tapes ever. Those are incredible. And then I thought Under Pressure is still his best album to date. This first one, The Incredible True Story is pretty good. I feel like once he started into the Everybody, where he got the Suicide Hotline song that goes so mainstream and viral, that's when I feel like his quality was going just kind of down. It just didn't seem like he didn't seem like he was at his old roots. But he made it. At the end of the day, he went from skinny ass dude from Maryland and now he's successful. He'll do whatever he wants. But when I'm happy though, No Pressure was actually really, really good. And I put No Pressure under Pressure or next to The Incredible True Story. I thought that was a really, really good farewell album. But I also don't think when rappers say they're retired, they're not. They can just go hop on a remix or do another verse for someone's, make a quick little 50 grand, 100 grand. So he's definitely not retired, but he's definitely not he's not focusing on music. He's focusing on just Bobby Boy Records or other artists. So he's still in the game. And he signed that deal with Twitch for 2 years, live streaming, whatever, doing freestyles and shit.
Yeah.
You can make a ton of money on Twitch. So
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
see a lot of parallels with what you're describing with Chance the Rapper, and how I feel like when Chance the Rapper was coming up, he was hard, and then he made it, started having kids, and I don't know what, but the big day, his last album was one of the worst pieces of music to see the light of day.
That dude is so much hate now out of nowhere.
He gets clowned.
I saw him get ratioed by some like 17, like some dude was running like a hip hop fan account, and he said something to Chance, and Chance replied, and then he was like, "Dude, I'm 17. You're a grown ass man." He like totally.
I saw that too.
Yeah, he totally ratioed him, and that's the thing. Like, it was really annoying when Chance put out his last album, The Big Day, and he was like retweeting anyone who said positive things about it, and then like arguing with people who were hating on it.
Man, you can't spend your day doing that.
Especially when you're that level of famous too. Like a lot of people are going to respond, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, doesn't matter who you are. You're always gonna have haters. Just
Yeah,
comes with
exactly.
it.
That's tweet
Rightfully so, though, because that album was actually Cheeks.
It was Cheeks. It was Cheeks. But I will say that he did kind of, in my eyes, redeem himself with Holy. With
I was gonna say that feature was a return to form.
Like that was peak Chance.
That.
Oh, you gotta listen to that after this is over with Justin Bieber. And I'm a believer on the record, but yeah, it was good. It was great. Like he I don't know. It was kind of like acid rap vibes from him, in my opinion.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was good. I haven't listened to most of Logic's new stuff, but I need to. So I'll give that a listen. But Kev, you can ask another question if you've got some. I'll just kind of go off you.
So, like, in addition to Jeremy Chin, I feel like there's another one that I'm blanking on. But Mantis, you put on for your boys. You have people you consistently put on for. One of those is Jack Harlow.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, dude, would you say you're boys with him? Like, that obviously the Tyler Hero song is smooth as hell, but I think he could be huge. Like, really.
Yeah. No, dude, Tyler Hero, that song, that video is so good. The video directed by Chauncey Styler, so good. So yeah, I met my friend also named Jack. He put me on Jack Harlow on the way to Wabash for the video that week, the Monon Boat week. So he put me on Sundown and Dark Night. I was like, okay, this is pretty good. I'll check them out. And then I went back to New York the week after. So on the flight home, I listened to Loose, his album. Because I thought it was pretty good. And then 2 months after that, I was flying back from Las Vegas for a video. And then I saw Jack standing in the airport. This tall, white, curly dude here. I was like, no way, that's Jack Harlow. Same with two other guys just chilling. So I was like walking closer. I'm like, holy shit, that's Jack. And then at the time, he had 18K, 20K followers on Twitter, still kind of small. So I was like, hey, man, I'm Austin. Nice to meet you. He's like, very cool. Talk about Indiana, Kentucky, and next door neighbors. And I was like, hey, can I get a quick selfie? And got a selfie. Then his photographer, Urban, he saw the photo that I tagged him in on Instagram. So he DM'd me. He's like, hey, you're the Barstool guy. I was like, hey, what up? And I was like, trying to do a piece of you with Dave. I was like, I can do my best, but Dave is the big, grade A celebrities, A-list celebrities. So, we can try to get you in the office. We do some Thinker or whatever, other small segments. But since then, we've all built a relationship. And I would say, yeah, Jack. I not only Jack, but all of his best friends and his coworkers are all friends with me. And that's the really coolest part. He's a very genuine artist. I've never met an artist where that guy would introduce you to everyone who's around him and not feel uncomfortable or an outcast.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's got a lot of good songs. My favorite, What's Poppin' remix is, I've used this word a lot tonight, but hard.
I say no hard. I am hard. I'm always hard. I wake up in the mornings hard.
But yeah, that and Through the Night is a vibe.
Dude, him and Bryson, that Bryson album was really good too. Anniversary.
Yeah, it was underrated.
It was underappreciated for sure.
Underappreciated for sure.
I'm so happy for Jack though. I know he's got an album coming soon. I don't know when specifically what I've been hearing, but that's gonna be really fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Is there a favorite celebrity that you working, from your time and working in the public eye? Is there a favorite celebrity that you've ever worked with or met?
All right, so my favorite person worked with Eric Dunn because I grew up on watching Vine. So I actually brought him to the Barstool office, and then we became pal since, and we did some videos. But I know your guys' answer, and I know what you guys want to hear, and that's Lisa Ann.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I forgot about that.
Who are you thinking?
No, I didn't have an idea. I was just
Oh
curious.
shit,
Lisa Ann, yeah, how was that?
it was terrific. I remember I was sitting there and I heard Lisa Ann was coming, and then like many people they came to, and she was like on TSC radio. Like they asked her like, who do you think has the biggest dick energy in the office? So they brought in like Glenny Balls, Zaw, me, and like Captain Cons, like one by one, and then I met her then. She was really cool, and then we did make a video. You can see some of it on one of the Stool Scenes episodes, but it was called like My Bait Dirty Desk, and she came in to clean my bait dirty desk. But the original video, I was not allowed to release it. I guess I was told it was too inappropriate, but I didn't think it was. We also have Call Her Daddy, talking about sucking dicks every day, so I was kind of interested to hear that.
Right.
Yeah.
Call Her Daddy brand is just so outrageous, but it's okay because it's girls.
That's why they're so successful, because no one else has like the balls to do it or even thought about it.
Yeah.
They're so.
I wouldn't do it. Yeah. No, literally they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are a very, very key part to Barstool's like revenue right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're great.
When you saw Lisa Ann, did you ask her about your whole like virginity mission?
I told her, I went, look, yeah. She's like, what's your condition? I'm like, well, besides being a virgin, I got BDS. We talked about that. Big dick syndrome.
You and Nick Foles, bro. Yeah.
Dude, just a few people in this world have it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, me and Nick Foles, like every African American, have BDS for sure, without a doubt.
Speaking of Nick, Kev, I just want to give you a quick Bears update. They're tied with 8 minutes to go in the third.
Thank you for
You're
that.
welcome. Yeah, I got you.
Appreciate it.
We are a Colts podcast now because you're outnumbered 2-1, but we'll see what happens next episode.
Yeah, would. But I think they'll still be first even if they lose. But
They should
halfway
be.
through the season, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
I believe.
Not me. Not me. All right, Kev, you got anything else for Mantis? I'm extremely happy with how this turned out. I thought it was great.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, before you go, you want to tell people, want to drop your handle.
Yep.
When can people be expecting the podcast to come out? And can I get verbal confirmation? You come to this party on Friday. Not to put you on the spot, but it could be fun. Just saying.
Oh yeah, you have to DM me about the party. I really have no idea. I like just usually like my I just consist of like working out every day and just editing whatever, kind of locked in a room. But I mean, once a week doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
Besides that, Young Mantis too. Unfortunately, when I started Young Mantis, there's like a fake rapper on Twitter called Young Mantis, so I just threw a 2 at the end on mine. That dude that dude's been tweeting like 3 years, but fuck him.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah, that's cheeks.
Isn't it?
We had something similar when we started this. I wanted to do like DK Radio 1, like like you for like Radio 1 or like
Yeah.
But then there was already a DK Radio 1, so I just threw another 1 on there. So now the
So
11 is kind of whack.
Throw another number.
Yep, throw it up. All right, Mantis, man, thank you so much for coming on. We'll be on the lookout for your podcast, and we will hopefully see you on Friday.
Hell yeah! Thank you, David and Kevin.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Shout to the Pod Girls.
Yes, sir.
Life
Tigers.
Changers.
Yep.
Yes,
All right.
Sir. All right, bro. Have a good night.
All right, man.
Yes, sir. See ya.
All right, guys. That was a fantastic interview with Mantis. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. No free clout, so that was a really good time. But now we got a little our first ever person that we don't know has submitted a question to the DK Radio Anchor account.
Yes, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
His name's Jeff.
From Pittsburgh.
Jeff from Pittsburgh.
So
Pittsburgh is that DK Sports Radio podcast.
Oh, so is this DK Sports Radio trying to flame us?
Dude, do they sound like an undercover operative?
Yeah. Are they going to try to take us down from the inside?
I don't hate that idea.
That's a great. Actually, I respect that. But so if you're listening to this on Anchor, you'll hear the recording. But if you're doing this on YouTube, you're just gonna get me reading it off. So he said, you can do a top 3 if you could pick one character from a movie or a TV show to be in and live in that world for one day. Who would it be? And then he ended it with thank you. So I appreciate him saying thank you, and I thank him for that.
Yes, absolutely.
Kevin,
So,
Would you
We
like to
have
go first?
three. You can go first since I went first.
Okay.
We want to do a snake, one each.
Yeah, we'll do one each. I'm looking at our list. We don't have any of the same ones. And
No, I mean we could each do three, but just rotate picks.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. The first one I thought of, and I'm not gonna count this for myself. This is an honorable mention because I've said this on the podcast before. This is actually I am gonna live this at some point. So because this is how I'm gonna die and go to heaven. That's me being Jimmy Chitwood in the movie Hoosiers and hitting the game-winning shot in the state championship. And I know that that's going to happen to me at some point, so that doesn't count for this list. But the first one I thought of, and I actually just listened to I just watched this movie a couple weeks ago, would be Mr. Deeds.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
It's an Adam Sandler movie. It's a 2000s comedy, so you know what you're getting. But the plot of the movie is he's a random dude who lives in like New Hampshire, and he inherits $40 billion. And goes to live in like a nice penthouse in New York. So that'd be my, if for one day, if I could just inherit $40 billion, that'd be sick.
Pretty smooth.
Pretty smooth. Yeah.
Good pick. That's a good pick. For me, my first pick is going to be Timmy Turner in Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Two folds. One, so I could make wishes. And two, so I could holla at Trixie Tang.
Trixie Tang. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yep. He simped for her. He simped hard.
He did, but wouldn't you?
Exactly. It was justified for sure.
Cosmo and Wanda would be a fun duo to hang out with as well.
Yeah, me and Jenna were tossed that idea around of being them for Halloween.
Yeah, your Halloween costume. Yes, that was really loud. Your Halloween costume from last night was pretty elite, though.
Thank you. Shout out Jenna for the face stats.
Of course, yes. Shout out Jenna. All right, my second pick would be Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I'm a big Harry Potter guy, but I will also say that it'd be sick to have magic. But I kind of go back on that. I don't know if I'd want to be Harry Potter because I don't know. Like, that's a lot of pressure. Maybe if I could just be someone in the Wizarding world, like what's the guy's name? Cedric Diggory before he dies. Mm-hmm. That's kind of my goal. Before book 3 of Harry Potter, where Cedric Diggory isn't dead yet.
Hypothetical for you. Who had more pressure on him, Harry Potter or LeBron?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter had quite literally the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Yeah, quite literally the existence of an entire species.
The boy who lived.
He did, yeah. He had a lot of help. Didn't do it himself, although he tried too many times. But yes. All right, Kevin, what's your number 2 pick?
My number 2 pick, a nostalgia one. I used to watch this as a kid. I always was a Nickelodeon kid. I always leaned Nickelodeon over Disney, but this was on Disney Channel. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Oh, I like that pick.
Yeah, big vibe. Just being them. Like, if you were a kid and you lived in a hotel, I feel like that'd be the funnest thing, quite literally, in the world. So,
the world is literally your oyster.
I don't know if that's maximizing a day, because like it's only a day, but yeah. But I think I'd be Cody.
Yeah, definitely Cody. But put yourself back in our like 11-year-old shoes. Being in that show for a day would be the sickest thing ever.
Oh yeah.
So I appreciate that. All right, my last one. I've got a bunch. I thought of a bunch because this is kind of right up my alley. I'm a big TV movie guy. This is right up my alley. Thank you, Jeff from Pittsburgh, allegedly. But so I'm going to say one. And I don't have a specific character from this, and this is kind of like your Trixie Tang bit. But I'm going to go with Saved by the Bell. Ooh. Just so I can holler at Kelly Kapowski.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. And my other one would be Wolf of Wall Street.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Thank you. And my other one would be Avatar. Sorry, I've got a lot and I'm done now.
That's great. Wow. I want to take Wolf of Wall Street now that you said that.
You can.
But similar, what I had down for my third pick was Entourage. I've only seen a few episodes of that show, but I know what it's about, and Bullen in Hollywood.
Would you be Vinny Chase?
Yeah,
I think that'd be the best. I love that. And if you have only seen a few episodes, I highly recommend going to watch it because it's a great show to have on.
Oh, I know. A lot of people say it's like one of their favorite shows. It's on my to-do list for sure.
Did you know that it's loosely based off Mark Wahlberg's life?
Really?
Yeah, cool. Because Mark Wahlberg is one of the producers. And it's kind of about how he brought his boys with him. But apparently Mark Wahlberg's life was a lot more dark and wasn't as glamorous.
He was like a coke addict at like 13.
Yeah. Then he became Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's pretty elite. All right. That was a solid list. I appreciate that, Jeff from Pittsburgh. And let me emphasize this. It's so easy to call into the show.
So easy.
It's so easy. So easy. That's all I'm going to say on that. We've got a few good guests lined up. Kevin, you sent me one of your buddies. I can't remember his name the other day. Sheer. He's coming on soon. My boy Nick Demento, TCU guy, current law student, toothbrush enthusiast, is coming on to the show. So we're really excited to have you guys on.
Absolutely. Thank you. Shout out Mantis for coming on tonight. Great epi.
Oh my gosh.
I'm stoked. And yeah, if he gives us the retweet, give us some exposure. So we have these hoodies. The merch link is closed, but you got it under your jersey. I love that. Yes, sir. But follow us on, if you're new here, follow us on Twitter, DK Radio 11. Follow us on the gram. Right into the show. Our email is dkradio11@gmail.com, or call into us on our Anchor page.
Yep. You can find the Anchor link on the Spotify or Apple Podcasts if you just scroll to the bottom of the subscription. And there's also the listener support button if you want to, throw us a few shekels.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You don't have to, but it'd be cool. But yeah, speaking of merch, we're looking to do something pre-Christmas. So look out for that in a few weeks. We recognize it won't be as big as our first drop. Just kidding. It will. But let us know what you guys want to see. We'll have a few of the same items, but a few different ones as well.
Yes, sir. All right, Vogues. Well, we can wrap it up then. Hope everyone has a safe week with the upcoming turmoil and whatnot. So everyone's safe.
If you're not voting, screw you.
Yeah, but I told you I had to wait. It took me 3 hours to vote early.
Oh, wasn't it raining too? That's tough.
Yeah, it was raining. Yeah. I really fought for that vote.
You did. No, you really did. And ladies and gents, I think we're going to be recording an in-person episode next weekend.
Might be.
Yeah, it just might be. Allegedly.
People are saying.
Yeah, that's the rumor on the street.
And could Piercy come back for a second appearance?
Yeah, our first recurring guest.
Oh, who better than my son Pierce? I'm so proud of him.
Oh yeah, he's just such a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Smoke show too. I've been on the record to say that as well. So all right, Kev, sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there. You want to send us off again?
Yeah. Gentlemen, this has been episode 20 of Don't Know Radio. Thank you for listening, everyone. Stay safe. God bless. We're out. Peace.